Everybody heard a joke about a priest, a rabbi, and a minister walking into a bar. But have you heard the one about a high priest, a bush doctor, and a minister of propaganda meeting up at a coffee shop to talk to a high scientist? What a thing to tell the king. WEED Propaganda Radio presents BTS, the Bush Tea Sessions.
When I set a melody in the evening, it's the
live recording.
I know you like what is. Yeah, this one is for the different type of VI people like to check. One thing I just can't understand. How come some hot can depend on a man? The one that will look rich girls.
Wait, when I like a man, I like a young man.
Girls want financial hardships. The one them who want them smart girl who says carnival. So hey, you gonna buy me a drink? Yo, the man cover everything in this end, from drink to ride home to everything. So tell them about complex.
So danger. So you know what she like.
Look at her, I got me.
Wait, no, you play the song and you start the song already, so you know what she like.
And the woman say, buy me a drink, no Malcolm. My car ain't working. Buy me a drink, no, you know why like she talking to me.
Okay, so explain the Beamer part then. Malcolm driving a Beamer or not?
My boy, the man say the woman driving Beamer, but the mother skirt broke. She wearing Louis and her mother skirt broke. She wearing Prada, but her mother skirt broke.
Are you so glad they ain't called Burberry or Egyptian cat in your hair? Next thing you know, they're going to talk about me.
Franchise wearing scarf, but the mother skirt broke.
Well, this is Burberry.
Casards, but the mother skirt broke. Looking at Mr. T, but the mother skirt broke.
Bush Tea Sessions, you know it is. Gotta have the T-Man represent. How you gonna have Bush Tea Sessions without the original T-Man?
Well, I see the T there, so if hey, I tell you, get this thing started because I don't get music.
We gotta wait. Last time you hit the record button and we had some mutant errors, so let me record it this time and pop up subtitles, even though that man doesn't never understand what the fuck we saying. But salute to the man who doesn't want us all the time though.
Well, your camera freeze cause your mother skirt broke.
They ain't come back yet, Dan. Come mean I freeze. And you ain't freeze?
But the hard and pumping man, you don't know. Everything is locked and sealed. You're sipping your tea. So let me get my bush so we could get these bush tea sessions on. You know what I mean? And tell everybody on the outside, man, this is for entertainment and enlightenment purposes only. Ladies don't get too indulged by the sex appeal and start. We don't want
to. It says sound like a crutches man. This is a bush tea crutches man, you know?
No, it's bush tea. That's why I'm telling the ladies them who well, I don't want to say bush. I don't mean the bush like the way to push in the bush. No,
push I mean, in the bush.
Yeah, not that one day.
Hey, wait, hold on. I got to say salute to my Antiguan Massive and salute to my Kentition Massive who teach the Be Verlanders about fine and grind. Continue.
Wait. Before we get any further, man, like people like I say, man, This is yours truly Danger. My mouth don't have no Sunday, so excuse my profanity. If your kids are wrong, they might learn something, but it's going to be very hard.
NC-17, you know, no children under 17.
You don't say NC-17, and I like to speak in a way where people understand, overstand, therefore so they go in and stand. So with that being said, man, this is Bush T Sessions, NC-17 WEED Propaganda Radio, yours truly, Danger of Triple, Mr. DOT, and the ones and trees. I'm alongside Mr. the Sir. You don't hear me say, Sir, turn, Lord. Listen, my God, listen. That's one of the things in life where people need to listen. You can't jump to conclusions too early in a something. You see me?
No, sir.
Like I said, it is an asshole who went from an ass to a sir to a lord franchise drink. The virgin, the sidekick. The one who want to give the sidekick, man don't have no sidekick, but rabbi or man. Yeah.
From the time you say asshole, it sounds like you watch a little personal video saying your butt. You know what I mean? That was I was a younger man.
But well, when I say the asshole, I just mean because you're a very opinionated person. You don't have enough assholes, which I mean opinions as assholes, and you don't have enough for a lot of people. So you're a major ass. You see me? Which you gotta be an ass because I am the opposite of an ass as a boss. You see, use an ASS as a BOSS. You know what I mean? So, and you don't eat bass, which I don't eat bass, so it's like the yin and yang. You know what I mean?
Yin and yang.
The beavers to the potato.
Cool.
So I don't know.
Cool.
See, use the beavers, and I want to look for a bottle of a spliff. A spliff tail, carbon deal with no butt. You know what I mean? Nothing but tea. But yeah, man, I think today, what it is, you say today we wanted to tackle because in some following, not previous, you see, how we think backwards. Yeah, I'm dyslexic, I'm so sorry. But in some upcoming episodes, we're gonna hold meds about meds. But for right now, what it is, you say, promotion, how do they go?
I was saying
expectation versus wait.
No.
Run it by for the people to understand so we can get into this.
Okay.
I don't want to say conversation, you know what I mean?
We was talking behind the scenes about things that people celebrate versus things that people don't celebrate. Like most people in the Western civilization, they would support our graduation, let's say, whether it's from K-12, kindergarten, primary school, or whatever. But let's say if you are an entrepreneur, an inventor, or just somebody that's good at your job, and you get promotions at your job, you get promotions at your work, you get promoted to another level of your skill. Where's the celebration there?
Well, honestly, you might be talking about personal because I don't know if you've been to these little hub bars, dive bars, slash restaurants, with the red and white one, and the other one would have the dollar drinks and all of them. You go in there on a Thursday or Friday, and if you're friendly, hey man, how you guys doing today? What's the celebration? And people say, man, I got a pay raise. Oh, I just got me a new job.
But no, you see the accent you switch into, that sounds like a different demographic than what we speaking of, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm quite a different demographic. So I'm speaking of where I live. I'm speaking of the people that I be around. I'm speaking of the people that I know. I'm speaking of my experiences. So I'm speaking in the term and the verbiage and the accent of the people that does this type of stuff in my experiences. The man them who go on like this, my son is like, well, my boy, I got to do job, hey, buy me a space, no? Me get paid. the people that who tend to talk like my juvenile self, I don't think they'll celebrate much. But in their defense, there is Carnival, which is a once-a-year celebration. So if you want to, you can look at it as, hey, Carnival is the one time a year to celebrate everything. That's fair or no?
I mean, not necessarily fair because, okay, I can understand Carnival that you're celebrating an event. I think technically you're celebrating the emancipation of slavery. But in terms of graduation, isn't that what you're supposed to do anyways? So, like, why celebrate something that you're supposed... That's like celebrating breathing, but then, like, you started the show with, let's celebrate life, so I guess everything is a fucking celebration, but I ain't get a memo for the party.
Well, I see what you're saying. If you're saying graduation, it's weird because...
That's why I say graduation versus promotion.
But see, if you graduated, right? It's a celebration, I don't think for self, because kindergarten, you're under your parents. Up until high school, you're under some sort of supervision.
But there are people that throw parties for these accolades, yes?
Yes.
But whereas there is no benefit to the individual other than a pat on the back. At least if you get a promotion at your job, at least you know that's more guap. At least if you get a promotion in your skill, at least you know that's more clout. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck is a pat on the back for something that you're supposed to do anyways? It's like, what are we really celebrating?
Well, I think we would have to look at this from different perspectives. I would want to think that the people who truly celebrate is because they was unsure of the graduation, or they had to put in such an extra effort to overcome that feat that they decide, hey, it's worthy of a celebration.
But I mean,
but I don't think why would a genius celebrate graduating high school? So I agree on that pretense. Because if you're a genius, high school is just one of, you just finished one, you still got at least 2 more schools to go. Probably 3. You see what I'm saying?
Alright, I mean, behind the scenes, you talked about your college graduation. Like, you didn't get to talk about my high school graduation, but like I said behind the scenes, when my high school graduation was going on, I was on another island pretending to be in another school to bag out of island post. Fuck walking in front of 200 or 300 people that I didn't like or probably didn't like me or didn't agree with my antics or I didn't agree with their system. You know what I mean? Why go through the charade? Why go through the pomp and circumstance knowing that it's all fake bullshit? Like, what are we really celebrating? I'm happy to be away from you motherfuckers.
My high school graduation, I could tell you, I didn't want to go, but I went. Why? For me personally, it was something, it wasn't for me. It was for my mother and my father. But mostly my mother, although they wasn't there at the graduation, they sent their representatives who could kind of paint a picture for them of the walk across the stage. Because it's just ritual. It's another ritual if you ask me. Because it's almost like when you get married and people jumping over the broom. You know what I'm saying? It's a ritual. It's a ritual.
Now you get into something.
Let's be real.
Now you get into something.
Marriage is a ritual. Graduation is a ritual. That's why graduation is called the promotion ceremony. Because you're going to promote to a higher level of education. Now the celebration part, it's because I could be wrong, but I think because there is a lot of people who we have in our community who some didn't get a chance, and some due to circumstances had to stop, that This celebration is helping the statistic, if you ask me. It's like, yeah, you graduate. You ain't dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Come on, man.
I think it's a statistical thing. You can tell me.
Come on, now.
Well, I get me medicine ready. I gotta take my medicine.
Come on, now. That's what you. Come on, now. I can't subscribe to that one. That's all. Like I was saying in the back end, like, whereas something more meaningful, as I say, when you excel in your craft, or you reach another plateau, or as you said, you get a promotion. Nobody promotes it. It's like you get more haters than anything. It's like, oh, he thinks he's big shot. He thinks he's this. Nah, it's like, where's the same energy? Where's the same level of energy as if he was doing something rudimentary? Because, honestly, I think simple things like these graduations of these rituals are just rudimentary. You're just going through the process. And you say it's a celebration of promotion into education, but that whole ritual of the square on top of the head, that's indoctrinated. That's to show that you've been indoctrinated. You know what I mean? And ever since I became into my higher self, I realized that it was my future self telling my present self at the time, do not participate in the fuck shit. And come to find out, my grown self, through trials and errors and research and information, find out that it was a bunch of ritualistic fuck shit. What are we really celebrating? To become another gear in the wheel, another brick in the wall?
Well, like I say, it's couple ways to look at it, and I do agree with what you say. The root of the celebration may be tainted, but
if the root is tainted, danger, is not the fruit of the tree also tainted?
No, I don't agree, because I'll show you something. The root of some religions, right, may be tainted, right? But the fruit, and see, that's where religion, and that's why I disagree, because I'm going from a religious perspective, right? A Bible perspective, where if because of the translation of the Bible, right, it makes some of the messages tainted or whipper, is up for debate because people don't understand the original language it was written in. They don't get the nitty-gritty, right? The fruit ain't tainted because what? The fruit is still dealing with the essence of God. You see what I'm saying? And anything of God is good. You know what I'm saying? I think it's your mindset. I personally think it's your mindset. If you go into a graduation thinking it's tainted, guess what? It's going to be tainted. But for a person who have a reason to feel like I guess the word I'm looking for is accomplishment. The person who have the reason to look at a final state of accomplishment and say, well, hey, I finished this, right? Well, when you finish a lot of things, you will go through a ceremony. When you go into another level, you will go to a ceremony. You know what I'm saying? And we can't be anti-ceremony in today's world, because in today's world, a lot of things is ritualistic. You know what I'm saying? But we don't celebrate it. You know what I mean? We may not celebrate it in the same ways, you know what I'm saying, as we may like or certain things. I see what you're saying. Why go through it? But then, like I said too, what about the person who been kicking, scratching, and almost pulling out their hair to be able to walk across that stage? Because some people know, depending on your grade point average and what you get going on, if you want to or not, you can't walk across that stage. Some people just can't. So some people fight so they don't be excluded. And see, that's part of the thing, is because some people put forth an extra effort. Some people like me walk the stage to make others feel didn't care what I do. She just said, look, just do me a favor and walk across the stage, man. You know what I'm saying? So she sent her representatives. I had a few representatives at my high school graduation. I had a few more at my college graduation. And they came out and they represented, so it would have been kind of hypocritical. It would have been totally evil of me not to indulge in something, knowing that there is people who took time out of their day and their life to come to this ceremony. You see what I'm saying? But it's also a custom. So just like a lot of other things we don't deal with in life, graduation is a custom. Graduation supposed to be a party. It's supposed to be a commencement. You see what I'm saying? But it's all still a ritual. Why we don't do it? Like you say, hey, but should that take away the joy from some people who that gives them a sign of accomplishment? I don't feel so. I can't speak for everybody. I point myself at the opposite of me. The opposite of me is I will go in graduation. I will go in graduation with some shiny shoes, my hair done. If I was a woman, my nails done, a pretty dress, because what? The opposite of me means I had to work extra hard to accomplish this, and this is the celebration of the people I'm like. But for me personally, one of the reasons I went to high school is because there was sections for me. I wasn't part of the general population. I was part of the top 10% that we got special recognition from state and public officials. You see what I'm saying? At this ceremony, which the best part for me of graduations is the guest speaker. I so enjoy a graduation with a great guest speaker. So like for college, when I went to college, I know the guest speaker was going to be Tamila Sora. You know who that is?
The baseball coach?
Yeah, right. Well, he's a thing now. He's currently a bull riding.
Please don't say champion. Please do not say Tamila Sora is bull riding champion.
He don't ride bulls. He have champion bulls. You know, in the bull riding thing, it's bulls versus the rider. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And he into the business of pushing the bulls to say, hey, his bulls gonna buck off the rider. You know what I'm saying? But he was the guest speaker at my college graduation. So personally, that was my excitement. You know what I'm saying? Besides the fact that I was with my girlfriend at the time, or 2 or 3. I know I had a girlfriend. I had at least a girlfriend there. Yeah. I don't want to incriminate myself too much, but
peak game days exposing his pimp hand.
My graduation was a lot. It was a lot of fun, you know. But it was also an example for the younger folk in my community. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't get to see what people were dealing with in the educational circuit on an everyday basis. But you could say you graduate, but guess what? If people don't see you walk across that stage, you can't prove it.
The fuck are you talking about? It's called a diploma.
When did you get your diploma? If you don't go to graduation, you don't get your diploma around the same time you had extra classes to take. You don't get that same day.
No, you get a diploma whenever it reaches in the mail.
Yeah, but it don't reach in the mail until it's sending out the diplomas of all the people like for high school.
Does it matter? What are you going to do? Go on Instagram and show it off? That you can't wait for it to show up in the mail? Well, you think you're going to get a job fresh out of high school? Half of these people that graduate high school, half of these people that graduate college, they coming out to no jobs and a wall of debt.
Yeah, but guess what now? When you go to college, right? You got to prove that you graduate from high school.
Yeah, but that's not the next day. That's way more enough time for you to get your shit in the mail.
But when you don't go, when you go in high school in the States, right? In one of the 50 states, but now you live in an island, right? You ain't getting your diploma in the mail.
The man send it to the closest PO box somebody will hand it to us. Trust me, I'll get my shit.
Yeah, but you talking from inexperience. I talking from experience.
But no. How about this? How about I'm talking about from life. Where's your college diploma or your high school diploma? Do you know?
I different. Like I tell you, I didn't want to go to that place. Yes, I do know. Yes, I do know. Yes, right. I am fully aware of where both of them is. Both of them is in the hands of the women that was most important to me at the time. The women that helped me stay focused and finish what I started, I gave it to them. I said, hey, this is for you.
Well, as far as my college diploma, I looked at the curriculum. I told them keep it. I'm already making money doing this radio, TV shit. And as far as the high school diploma, I can't help you. That was years ago, my nigga. I hope no storm ain't take that shit. I mean, realistically though, if you're submitting yourself to bondage, I don't think I'm not really asking for high school and diplomas right now. I think it's about college. Do people still ask for high school diplomas in this day and age?
Well, I think you have to supply some sort. They don't ask for your diploma. Nobody don't care about your diploma. You know what they care about now? Your transcripts.
Well, that's all. See now, see? Even more better because transcripts never disappear, right?
I'm gonna tell you something, right? Depending on the field that you're in, your diploma is absolutely necessary. Because depending on the field that you're in, your diploma is to be displayed on your wall so that people can see it for themselves. Because they don't care that you just have a diploma. Depending on the profession, your diploma matters depending on what school you went to.
I'm so glad I'm an entertainment consultant and they didn't come up with no college course for that one day yet.
See, that's the thing. You ain't up on your game because there is college courses for that. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, college is a lot of courses that was offered in college isn't offered anymore because those jobs are obsolete.
Redundant.
But the jobs that's on the uprise, there is college courses for that. Like, there is college courses for everything now. Like all it is a independent, a system of independent study in a specific area of study. That's it.
Man, shit. Peak game. I ain't just go out for the experience I got in this shit.
Well, you did your way.
But this is what I'm saying though. Fuck the ceremony, fuck the pomp and circumstance. How about we celebrate when this entertainment consultant actually gets clients, actually gets a new office? It's like I'm just saying those are the things that we should celebrate, not the prerequisites. Why are we celebrating the prerequisites?
Well, what I tell you is,
because it's facts, son. There are people that are going to graduate and there's not going to be anything positive for them. They're just going to be chilling for a hot minute, waiting for an opportunity.
I don't agree. I don't know people like that. I am so sorry. I graduated the top 10% of my high school. I don't know anybody who sits down after high school and waits for opportunity.
I'm not. So I'm not even really talking high school. I'm really talking college. Like for instance, this is a real life example. I can remember when nursing was such a big thing. There was like a nursing boom. Everybody wanted to be like, if you wanted a short job, you go to register to be an RN and there's guaranteed work for you. Then what happened? Because remember, it takes you a couple of years to get your actual your certificates and your degrees and shit like that. So you enter in this thing, you're investing your money into this thing, you got your scholarships behind this thing. By the time you graduate, the fucking health boom drops. A lot of hospitals are closing left and right. There's all these people with these degrees to be these nurses and no positions for them.
And that's a small-minded mindset. I'll tell you why.
A Caribbean mindset, because it was mostly Caribbean people in those nursing programs.
Yes, but they were looking in specific areas. That's why I say it's small-minded, because they're limiting themselves to a geographic area. Because, hey, if you have a nursing degree and you want a job, like how what part of name is, how should I say,
That's what you want a job?
You check, well, if you tired of just sitting there with your nursing degree, not doing nothing, out of college, you got your scholarships, you got good grades, and you still can't find a job in the medical field, come to California.
Yeah, don't come to New York, because they started closing hospitals left, right, and center in that bitch, man. But no, they literally oversaturated the market though. Yeah, like, let's say if there was 10,000 jobs available, there was like 50,000 students trying to get those jobs.
I'll tell you the market that's oversaturated, and it's the market where I got my degree. Okay, anything that says computer in front of it became oversaturated.
You sure?
Everybody figured that, hey, if I'm sure, I'm so sure that I'm sure and Arm and Hammer right now. Okay,
son. I think it's where you at, because in New York, man, if you could program, if you could code, it's like you could literally be making fucking high two figures. I'm talking about 70, 80 grand a year, and you're working from like wherever you want behind a laptop.
Yes, you could. But it's also an oversaturated market, and New York is almost like some forms of entertainment, where when it comes to programmers, they do not hire programmers past a certain age. So what happened to a lot of people is they took a break after school and decided, hey, I'm going to make some money and then go to college. Well, when the field of study they were in, they were looking for young, vibrant people. You see what I'm saying?
And they aged out?
Just like politics though. You see what I'm saying? In politics, they have a bunch of old people, right? For years and years, they're running politics, and then all of a sudden, no, right? You'll see an influx of a bunch of younger people, right? Some of the older people don't want to make room for the younger people.
Man, that shit sounds just like the islands, man. A lot of these old heads want to be holding up the jobs for these fresh out of college. And we talking about decades, not 1 year, not 2 year, decades, my lord, decades. Brain drain.
Now, let me ask you a question. Right? In the British, let's compare British Virgin Islands versus US Virgin Islands, so that we could get an understanding from there before we go to America with it, right? In the British Virgin Islands, you guys have what? A Prime Minister?
Prime Minister, Chief Minister, one of them. Well, it depends on who you ask. You ask the wrong person, they might say we got Prime Minister, but that's by majority vote.
Okay, and he's basically the representative for the ruler of the island, the head of the politics, right?
Well, the winning party, so them say.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, because I've been doing some research about this party thing. So I have what? 2 parties, 3 parties. How much parties I have?
The last time I checked, like about 3 to 4 or 4 to 5.
So compared to America, we have Democratic, Republican, and Independent. What I have?
Shit. What I think it's the same thing. It's like, are they Democratic? I mean, okay, the names, they're not in the names, but I guess it would be in the policies of the party, whether they're socialist, democratic, republic, you know what I mean, communist. I guess it's both his views.
Below the prime minister and the assistant, right? What they have, like senators?
Nah, they're just ministers of the different districts with honorable titles.
Okay, and then whoever is the winning party, their representative is the head, the prime.
Well, the winning party chooses their head, or at least that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay, so it's a little different from America then.
I mean, it's kind of the same because before they even start, I think they know who the head going to be before they even start politics. So it's just a matter of.
Okay, so it's like with the presidents or the Democratic Party, they'll pick their nomination. And
yeah.
Okay, but they don't have to vote specifically for that.
I mean, they do, but I think it's already predetermined in their minds what they're doing by the time they get to that point. Because you don't want to have any situations where there's a hiccup, like you can't get this person because the vote is deadlocked. Because I think all votes have to be unanimous. Like everybody have to agree. Everybody got to be on the same page.
Okay, that's a little different. Because like in America now we have Democrat, Republican, Independent. We have senators. We have different offices that different people from different parties are running for. You have to vote for each one specifically, and then whoever have the majority, then they're the winning party, and these who the control for like the islands is the legislature, for America is like the Senate and the Congress. Well, like our legislature in the Virgin Islands, in the American Virgin Islands, our legislature is our Senate. Our senators make up the Senate. We have a representative to Congress, which I don't know why you have like.
We have House of Assembly. Like how you guys have a Senate, we have House of Assembly.
Okay, let me ask you, if somebody had to go talk to the Queen, who would it be?
The governor.
I have a governor?
Yep.
So I have a prime minister and a governor?
You can vote for the prime minister. You can vote for the chief minister allegedly, but the governor is always appointed by the Queen, Her Majesty.
So now.
So basically, the only person that could talk to her is the person she chooses to talk to her.
So I'm gonna try a little curveball in this now, right? So let's say that everybody, it's a unanimous decision amongst the people who they want to win, right? When that person win, right? Should they celebrate the win?
In politics? I mean, it depends. If it's your first win, is it your first win or you've won before?
This your first win. You fresh in the game.
You fresh in the game. Did everybody count you out?
No, it was from the minute you put your foot in the races that yeah, this person will win.
I know you should not celebrate that because it was already in the bag. How are you going to celebrate something that's expected? Now, if you entered as a joke and nobody thought you would win and everybody laughed you out, and lo and behold, you got the crown, celebrate that shit, my nigga.
So you talking about Donald Trump?
Okay, in the terms of Donald Trump, I think if Lord Trump had a celebration, I think he deserved it.
And see, now what about if it wasn't a definite, but still the people didn't count you out?
Okay, for instance, now that you bring up Lord Trump, right? For instance, if Hillary had won, what would there be to celebrate knowing that you already been in there with your husband? It would have been expected that, as a matter of fact, a lot of people, that's what the whole upset was about because people thought Hillary won, but she didn't.
If Hillary would have won, the celebration would have been the first woman.
But people would have celebrated, but do you think she would have been elated, or do you think it would have been just another day walk?
Yes. That would have been a major step for women.
I think it would have been just another day walk for her personally.
Because, okay, let me ask you a question. When Obama win, should he have celebrated?
That's another shoe in the bag situation. People were celebrating.
So should he have celebrated?
People were celebrating from the time they announced his name. Did he look like he was shocked when he won?
What should he have celebrated?
No, but this is what I'm saying. People were celebrating. Did it look like he himself was celebrating? He wasn't celebrating.
Yeah, man, the brother have going on sick. The only thing he do is a moonwalk.
Now, danger. You are a man of energy. You have been animated many times. I know you can tell real celebration from entertainment celebration for the cameras.
But guess what? When you reach a certain level, everything is for the camera.
When you reach a certain level, what?
When you reach a certain level, everything is for the camera once the camera on.
Well, I ain't gonna disagree. I ain't gonna disagree with you on that part.
So excitement for the camera is still excitement. It don't change the fact of how you feel. But you have to conduct yourself in a sorted manner because hey, you know how much people really thought when the first black president come in office, the man will go on the stage and like light up blood like yo like we in here.
No,
we bringing the house black now.
No, if that won that, they would have voted for franchise by going on the ballot.
Hey, we could walk at night.
I mean, hey, you know WEED propaganda radio, all the fuck shit all the time. If Kanye running, you know what I mean? Why not? Okay.
Mr. Drake. I'm gonna get political with you know.
2020. No. Honorable Lord. Because you know once again they're changing everything up.
Yeah, but you know that's where you'll have problems. You can't be you'll have to change your title if you're the president of the United States.
Small things to a giant.
Why I tell you that is because I personally feel that American Revolution had something to do
with all of that British shit, right? Yep, yeah, we know.
Them brothers, they can't come here with them motherfucker.
Wait. But boy, I campaigning under the oWoXnWo, my lord, old wall order. Watch them shiver in the boots.
If you do that now, guess what? They're gonna fight against you to make sure you don't make it.
They're gonna be like, this damn Brit.
If you ain't pushing the new wall order, you ain't saying nothing.
But what was wrong with the old wall order? Everybody talking NWO, but what was wrong with the oWoXnWo?
The money was going back to people who ain't doing nothing for it.
Funny, it sounds like the people who making the money now under the NWO ain't doing nothing for it.
Yeah, but guess what? At least now people could see access to the money then. They pushing for universal health care like Canada.
Yeah, they pushing Bush, like what you got behind it.
Yeah, but guess what? The Bush could still be considered, because that's what they could be leading towards, you know. People now.
But this is what I'm saying, under the old wall order, before they come with the plastic fuckery, under the oWoXnWo, wasn't hemp one of the main textiles next to cotton? Is the NWO that shut down the hemp mills, you know?
I'm not too sure about that. I know hemp was a major textile, but
major.
It just wasn't closed. It was.
That's what I'm saying. It was a major textile next to cotton and coal. But when the NWO come with this plastic fuckery that they had shares in and invested properties in, they shut down the hemp. They shut down the oWoXnWo. So, as Rasta man, as a black man, as Asiatic man, as everybody that's not. As a matter of fact, I want the Caucasians with we on this. And anybody that's not European, let me go back to the oWoXnWo. Let me go back to when the malls were running shit. Let me go back to Tartaria.
But you know, that's the thing. The malls now, there's a funny set of people now. Because if they weren't so nomadic, and they would at least stay certain places, they might have been a little bit better off as far as leaving their influence certain places.
Tears for fears.
Huh?
Tears for fears. Google it when I come back. Google tears for fears. And
Tears for fears?
No, tears for fears. And what's the first thing that pop up in your Google while I go get this charger for this laptop?
You ain't get your charger ready, the man fire burn you, the man. And you want to go back to oWoXnWo? So you want to go back to what part before the Industrial Revolution and all of that? You crazy? I don't know about all of that. But I know you gotta get up to the times. Because they knew, because the oWoXnWo were country.
Did you get a chance to Google it? Tears for fears?
Tears of fears. It don't show up in my thing. My Google is an engine.
So, what's the first
It's
thing
an
that
English rock band.
Alright, but like, what song pop up for them?
Shoot or shout, and everybody wants to rule the world.
Alright then, you see, that's where the Moors failed. They were spreading out because it's too much. You can't rule the world, my lord. No matter how you try as one collective, nah. You're gonna spread yourself too thin. Because what?
That's where the NWO come in, because they ain't try to rule the world as one. They might try to rule the world with every part get their part to play.
No, my lord. Man danger, I know you know better. Eh? You know better. They try to
you want me borrow the new all that? No, man.
No, I just saying they
Give me a reason to want them.
No, and this is what I'm telling you now. Where the Moors fail as they spread themselves too thin, trying to rule the whole world, what the NWO agenda is to depopulate the world to make it easier to control. You know what I mean?
Well, see, okay. Guess what? We agree on something, but guess what? You attack high science, right? I attack what they call logical facts, right? And you could coin that one day if you want, before one of the listeners then run with it and, write that on your piece of paper. Logical facts, hashtag.
Hashtag logical facts.
Well, guess what? The logical fact, right, of this whole vibe is with the depopulation, right, is because all ancient books, including the Bible, right, prophesied of a time that's going to come that I think it's approximately 1/5, which is about 20% of the Earth's population is going to perish. Okay? So, me using my brain, you can call me stupid after I explain this one to everyone. But my logical facts lead me to figure they giving people so much freedom and choice, because a lot of things back then were forced into the people because it was for the betterment of the people. But now, if you give people freedom and choice, but you take the good choices, you make the good choices little, so you can't really find them as much. And then when you do find them, it's supply and demand, so you gotta spend a lot for it. What people gonna do? People gonna just go and indulge in everything that gonna lead to harm. So now when you feeding them garbage and they getting sick now, you get them already in a loop. That's one loop, right? Now you put fluoride in the water, and not even to, oh gosh, I wish I had my notes on the chemicals that they just find in all these different water in all these different cities. But you put all these different things in the water sources where people are bathe, brush their teeth, cook with, right? Then now, on top of that, you have the things that's in the air.
Chemtrails, so let's talk about it.
You're drinking it, you're eating it, right? people without the wall having to do it naturally, which you can if it's God's law. Big up the Christian them out there who believe that when they see God come again, he coming in the form of fire. Right? If you believe that, right, then what you're figuring is instead of having the resources and all, because guess what? They already know at the pace we're at, we're using more resources than we can make at the art.
But who is we though? Wait. Who is we? They are using more resources.
Well, all of we is part of the problem.
Hey boy, like I don't know who it was from your side of the town that says we ain't producing no guns or crack in Compton. You know what I mean? We ain't got no chemical labs, we ain't got no factories. This shit is shipped here. Somebody dropped it.
Yeah, but guess what? Guess what? When you say one, you say two. It's shipped there, but they sell it. They buy the gun. The gun come there, right? And they say, oh, gun bad, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
So this is what. So it goes back to your original point. So you talking about options. So if you picking the options and I setting the options, who really winning?
Yeah, but see now, a gun and crack ain't an option of necessity either.
Well, talk about it. Styrofoam or plastic, paper or plastic is an option, but hey, you either born in the oil or you're born in the trees.
Yeah, but guess what? With daddy now, that's part of the setup. The option of daddy now, because guess what? When you
so it's not we, it's they, because they could have easily say, hey, take this hemp bag and use it all the time. But they don't want to say that.
Not yet. You see now, it's a perfect control. Notice now him coming back in the scene.
Because they find a way, I'm talking about the oWoXnWo before they had their 40-year or 60-year advantage to use up the plastic thing, run it to the ground and say, now all of the people who are in charge of him dead, we're going to buy out these patents, we're going to buy out these farms, and we're going to take over this industry.
Well, guess what? I know that's where you're coming from. But let me put a twist on it for you then. Right? If the NWO and the oWoXnWo, I gonna propose that there's the same thing, my boy. Only difference is one say with all the other countries, let's do this together. And the other one say who is the ruling party, I either come bring our money and our goods this way or fire burn
I disagree. You know why I disagree?
What? Okay, why?
Okay, because under the oWoXnWo, right, where everybody was trying to rule the world and the only people, if you want to go first, second, and third, I would say the first was Mansa Musa, the second was Genghis Khan, and the third was probably Alexander the Great. And you know, it seems like the losers going to take the way the rules were set up. So they come with this NWO for, and now people of I would say non-European descent can get a chip. We are now at the supreme disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of the Chinese or the North Koreans or the Russians. But you know what I mean? That's still your Asia.
You hear all the exceptions you just said?
But that is still your Asia. And if you want to go back to oWoXnWo, that is Tartaria. So that's what I'm saying. If we go back to oWoXnWo, this whole North American, you know what I mean, shit is not going to work out, because as you say, big countries will be talking.
See, I don't be that oWoXnWo, NWO. I just say Africa. Okay?
But Africa, when you want to go back to Africa, you want to go back to the number one, Mansa Musa. There was a head when the oWoXnWo rules was in
Yeah, but they had money to go wrong.
This is what I'm saying. oWoXnWo rules was
you You just can't take away the money franchise. What you do with all the money?
Well, no, this is what I'm saying. The oWoXnWo rules was we going to conquer the wall and we're going to spread this thing around the wall. The NW rules is, nah, this fuck too hard. We're going to kill everybody off and we're going to manage a small number to make it easy. That is not promoting.
Small number, and it's not even. See, this is where I think we disagree because I don't see it as no manage no small number. It's manage all.
No, it's not all. That's what they want you to believe. It's all that's left.
It is the same thing.
It is all that's left.
All of them is the same thing. You check? Because guess what? Why none of them don't try to inhabit Antarctica?
Wait,
all of them working at the same
what makes you
stage.
think? What makes you really believe Antarctica is uninhabited?
What I mean uninhabited, right, is being ruled by nobody.
What?
You check? Why
You get some guap. You get some guap, right? And I think it's about like what, $350,000. You get some guap, right? Set up an expedition and then you'll find, try to land anywhere. You'll find out who all own.
Guess what? You set up the expedition, but nobody have ownership. There is a treaty.
Majority, 80% of Antarctica. 80% of Antarctica. Okay, my numbers may be wrong, but 80% of Antarctica is owned by the Queen. Another 20%, or it is I think, well, no, whatever Queen's Maryland is Australia, that's still the Queen. Germany,
you would have to show me that because there is a treaty.
Your Google is in front of you right now. You can bring it up.
No, why would I Google your nonsense, big man? I don't Google the treaty. You Google your nonsense, let me Google the treaty.
Alright, we're doing a double Google here, folks.
Really and truly, right? I'm telling you, my lad, nobody can own Antarctica.
And I'm telling you, I come under British rule, and I'm telling you, the Queen got majority of it.
They want to see that because I'm pulling up the Antarctic Treaty right now.
And I'm pulling up owners of Antarctica. But you know what I mean? You know we on the Skype and you know how my phone did disrespect me.
Let's see who owns Antarctica.
And according to my Google search, alright, it's showing me the breakdown divisions. Let me look at this map. Antarctica is owned by the United Kingdom, Norway, Australia, which is still the United Kingdom, France, which is still the United Kingdom, Australia, still United Kingdom, New Zealand, still United Kingdom, Chile, Argentina, and a small portion, well, 25, okay, 80% of Antarctica is owned, 20% is unclaimed.
Yes, well, I'm sure you have.
And of the majority of those people that own claimantship is under the British rule.
I'm not sure you are right now. I'm looking at the same map, right? And you do realize, right, that that map is based off of a flat earth theory, right? So I stand mistaken. Right?
Wait. You trying to tell me you a rounder, dog? You a rounder?
I'm just saying.
Are you a rounder?
That map of Antarctica is based off of a flat earth map.
Well, my boy, I'm looking at a different map from AlJazeera.com. A lot of people say Al Jazeera is one of their top news sources since they don't want to believe in CNN and shit like that. And it's showing me Norway, again, Australia, New Zealand, Argentina, and Chile. And it's showing America have 2 islands off the coast, that's south of Georgia and the Falkland Islands.
You're right. That's part of the treaty, though. That's part of the treaty.
But I didn't even have to go through all of this. I know this because when I was in my sourceship, I tried to go to Antarctica and it was like, nah. Even as a British citizen, like I would have to my prime minister would have to sign off on that shit. And I would have to go as like a student. Like I couldn't go as like I want to shoot a music video over here.
Well, I don't propose a theory to you since you going off of what they tell you or what you think. How about, right? reason why some of these places own Antarctica, right? Because if you look at all the places in that treaty and a flat earth map, right? All what they say they own is because that part of the ice is near them.
Hey, wait, hold on. If you look at a bigger flat earth map, right? As you say, if you're looking at Antarctica itself, not really, because New Zealand is on the other side of the wall. Australia is on the other side of the wall. Norway kind of goes
what
here.
below them?
Argentina, that's on the other side next to the Caribbean.
What below them?
Russia?
What's south of them?
Russia? All right in Russia?
You gotta remember now, if it's a flat earth, it'll twist, you don't have no.
Okay, well, no, if you look at if you go back to the flat earth map, it's no, Africa.
According to the flat
Africa.
Antarctica surrounds the whole earth.
Yeah.
It's an ice bed on the outside, which is Antarctica.
So yeah, but if you want a flat earth map, like Africa closer, like everything is closer. That's why you say if you got a flat earth map, Japan and California is so close.
Africa ain't a claim, though. You see Africa any place on that treaty there? Africa don't make them kind of treaty.
Nate boy, you know why Africa is not there? Because this is an NWO version of the map, and the oWO version, Mansa Musa had all of that property.
You would have to tell me about Mansa Musa, because you stuck in the past of Mansa Musa and don't realize there's a reason why his whole time came to an end, and we're in 2019. Okay?
But as I said, his time came to an end because he was too nice.
I'm gonna let you go. Wait, I'm gonna let you go. But you realize it, right? The amount of people in the earth has changed. The supply of food and earth has changed. There's also this creation of currency, and the fact that there is continuing to create currency. The only way to solve it all, if you ask me, was to do what Gaddafi wanted to do and why they killed him. Because now he actually was pouring something behind the money. He was pouring all the minerals and all the gold and all the jewels and all the value, the oil, everything of Africa was going to back his money. Unlike a certain country were borrowing their money from somebody else and continuing to print more. You know what I'm saying? But explain this Mansa Musa thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like how you talk about Gaddafi, right? If you go into any life story of Gaddafi, if you dig in, I bet you would find, and I don't even know this, but I am 100% guaranteed that you would find that Mansa Musa was one of Gaddafi's influences and mentors and focus of his study and his education growing up. Because a lot of things he did is Mansa Musa like. Because that's how Mansa Musa was running basically the world. Half of gold, half of textiles, half of trade. He was worth in today's times, I guess, what, $400 billion? But that was but this was like half the land itself. But as I said,
You have a year for Mansa Musa?
He goes back to, when was the fall of the Moors? Oh shit, this is definitely, I think, what, the 1400s, the 1300s?
Ja! Rastafari, eh. Whoa, hey, whoa. You hear me no killer cat? Cause some boy no recognize say you're the biggest blood clot selector around here, you know. Yeah, Alice Selassie, I danger D, I'm a bridging for life, no watch nothing. Whoa, I triple spin sound free and the world is yours. And take control of your life, of course. Can't be held down by no evil force. Who the most I bless, no wizard can curse. Knowledge is the key, then the world is yours. And take control of your life, of course. Can't be held down by no evil force. Who the most I bless, no man curse. Triple spin with all that Jah created. Why can't we just live as one? There's food and clothes and shelter for triple spin to spread to everyone. With loyalty and humbleness you shall inherit the earth. Know your purpose in creation, triple spin. Know what life hurt and black people free, and the world is yours and they control. Life of course can't be held on by no evil force. Who the most I bless, no wizard can curse. Knowledge is the key and the world, and take control of your life of course can't be held down by no evil force. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, false rulers of the earth at war for power and domain, and the cost of living gets so high the poor and needy can't sustain. With righteousness exalt and harmony flow through every heart, with the love and the blessings flowing through triple spin sound. Can't depart, black people be free cause the world is